In this poster video, we discuss the idea resilient abstraction-based controller design realized in the tool Rescott. Before we discuss resilient abstraction-based controller design, we explain abstraction-based controller design or ABCD with a motivating example. Suppose you have a robot that would take your coffee cup to the kitchen whenever it is empty. We are interested to have a system which would automatically design a controller for the robot to fulfill this task. Since the robot has complicated continuous dynamics, a direct controller synthesis is difficult. Thus, we first approximate it to a simpler abstract system and then perform synthesis on this abstraction instead of on the robot. This is called abstraction-based controller design paradigm, and it can handle a fairly large class of system models with rich temporal specifications. Now, of course, when you design a controller for a robot, you would want to take into account the fact that there might be occasional coffee spills on the floor, which might make the robot skid from time to time. In ABCD, we model this kind of environment uncertainties as a disturbance and assign an upper bound to it from our practical knowledge as a designer. For a robot, the disturbance would be loss of friction due to the coffee spill. Finally, the synthesized abstract controller is refined to a continuous controller which is then used in the system as shown. The controller is sound when the runtime disturbance is less than the design disturbance W normal. Now we know that these coffee spills are rare events. It is not always the case that the floor will be slippery. In practice, we encounter milder disturbances most of the time and more severe disturbances only occasionally, as this Feb 2020 wind profile from Aachen shows. Since ABCD only handles a uniform disturbance bound, there is no option but to assume the worst case disturbance to ensure soundness. In this case, it is likely that the synthesis algorithm won't find a controller as the environment is assumed to behave in the worst case manner possible. For example, in the case of our robot, the floor is always very slippery and no controller can control the system. Here the arrows denote the effect of the slippery floor if the robot wants to move to its right adjacent cell. This move is not safe as the robot might end up hitting the wall due to this possibility. Thus, a more reasonable expectation from the controller would be that it remains sound for the normal range of the disturbance and give the best effort decision in the case of a high disturbance spike. This is where we bring in our novel approach, Resilient ABCD, which guarantees soundness against the normal disturbance range and is optimally resilient with respect to the rarely occurring high disturbance spikes. Intuitively, the resilience of a state is the maximum number of high disturbances that the system can tolerate before violating the specification. We apply a game theoretic computation of resilience inspired from the paper Synthesizing Optimally Resilient Controllers by Nieder and others. We will explain the essence of our idea in a nutshell. In our approach, we take as input two levels of disturbance values in the continuous model. After discretizing this continuous model, we get an abstraction with two kinds of edges. The dotted edge represents the higher disturbance spikes, whereas the normal edge represents the normal disturbance range. Consider the abstracted model as shown. Assume that we get this abstraction from some continuous model. Each vertex of this abstract transition system represents a region in the continuous state space, and the existence of an edge between any two vertices implies that there is some continuous transition from those two vertices. We consider the safety specification with state Q0 as an unsafe state. 0 and 1 are possible inputs in the system, and each input can trigger a disturbance edge if it exists for that input. Our approach assigns the resilience values as follows. State Q0 is assigned the resilience 0 because it is losing for the system as it is in an unsafe state and it doesn't matter if it can tolerate high disturbance spikes or not. States Q3 and Q4 are assigned the resilience 1 because it can tolerate at most 0 high disturbance spikes while choosing the inputs 0 and 1 respectively. States Q1 and Q2 are assigned in resilience infinity because it can withstand infinite high disturbance spikes by choosing the inputs 1 and 0 respectively. The controller is synthesized by selecting these inputs as a solution. Refinement follows as usual. For more details on resilience and the entire approach, we refer the reader to a paper with the eponymous name. We have realized resilient ABCD in our tool Rescott, and we compare it to the tool Scots, which realizes classical ABCD. In these reach while avoid examples with different disturbance profiles, blue denote the obstacles that must be avoided, and purple represents the target that must be reached. Scots chooses the shortest path to the target without accounting for the higher disturbance spikes, whereas Rescott chooses the path with a higher resilience. High resilience states are denoted in a lighter shade, whereas low resilience states are denoted by a darker shade. As we change the value of the high disturbance spikes from 0.5 to 2, you can observe that it affects the resilience values as well. With multiple targets, you can also observe that the resilience value of a state influences the choice of the target, and proximity to the target may not matter. You can replicate these results by running our tool from the link below. Although we have considered safety and reachability specifications in the poster, Rescott is powerful enough to handle general temporal specifications as well. Thank you.